Hello, I'm Deepak and I'm going to sing a beautiful song from 1967 movie Raat Aur Din, starring Nargis, Pradeep Kumar and young Firoz Khan. This movie had a music by Shankar-Jaikishan and lyrics by Hasrat Jaipuri. Also Shailendra had lyrics as well. This movie was not commercially very successful, but it was a wonderful movie. This was the last movie of Nargis. She actually was in the movie Mother India, and there was a fire on the set, and Sunil Dutt saves her from that fire in actual life. After that, she marries Sunil Dutt in the real life, and she decided to quit movies because they wanted to have children. But she did a favor to her own brother, who is the producer of this movie. His name was Jaffer Hussain, and he was in some financial trouble. So Nargis helped him out. So the shooting started in 1961, at which time Nargis was already pregnant with her first child. And you can see that on her face, it's a little bit swollen, and she looks a little bit overweight, I think because of her pregnancy. But her acting, in spite of all that, was superb. And she won the National Award for the Best Actress. This movie depicts what happens to a person who has a multiple personality disorder or a split personality. During the daytime, she is a housewife. Her name is Varuna. But in the night, she becomes a crazy, wild, party-going person. Her name is Peggy at that time. And she smokes, drinks, dances, and goes to different parties. But the next day, she does not remember what happened. So she's actually married to a nice man, Pratap, who's Pradeep Kumar in the movie. And he is really worried about her health. And he takes her to various different doctors. Nobody knows what to do. So in one party, she sings this song with a young man, a young actor, Dilip, that is Firoz Khan. He looks very young in that movie. And they sing a very beautiful song, Dil Ki Gira Khol Do, Lata and Manade. So Dilip or Firoz Khan asked her that, look, I saw you a few years ago in Shimla. And she said, well, no, I have never been to Shimla. So then what happens is that Varuna becomes pregnant. And as a Peggy, she went to the hospital and tells the nurse for abortion. But the next day when she wakes up, she's Varuna, and she's shocked that she told nurse for abortion. She doesn't want abortion. So then her father comes and gives a little history that, look, when I was young, I abused my wife, I gambled a lot, so my wife left me with Varuna. And they went to Shimla. In Shimla, Varuna is being kept by her mother separate from all other people to avoid any bad influence. But she secretly befriends a neighbor's daughter named Peggy, who loves to dance with a loud music. So she starts doing the same thing. And when she grows older, she goes to a Christmas party and she sings and dances, and at that time she meets that Dilip and she does not remember that. Her mother comes to know and she tells her that, look, I'm very upset with you. You are no longer my daughter if you keep doing this. And then her mother is standing near a cliff and her legs give out and she slips and falls down and dies. So now Varuna blames herself for her death. And she is in a lot of grief in her mind. So she is a normal person in the daytime, and in the nighttime she wants to forget her grief and she becomes a wild person. So that is the movie. And so the doctor reviews the records. It's wonderfully played by the funny man, Anup Kumar, Kishore Kumar and Ashok Kumar's brother. And they figure it out, what's wrong, and then they think she has split personality. So they review the record of her mother and they find out that she had congestive heart failure and her body was very weak, her legs and everything was weak because her heart was not working well. So they explained to her that, look, it is not your fault. Your mother's leg gave out because of bad heart. So eventually Nargis or Varuna realizes that, look, it is not her fault, and her multiple personality disorder gradually resolves and she unites with her husband Pratap or Pradeep Kumar. So let's listen to this song. So this song Pradeep Kumar sings in the movie explaining what's happening in his life. रात और दिन दिया जले मेरे मन में फिर भी अंधियारा है। रात और दिन दिया जले मेरे मन में फिर भी अंधियारा है। जाने कहाँ वो साथी तू जो मिले जीवन उजिया है। रात और दिन पग पग मन मेरा ठोकर खाए। चांद सूरज भी राह न दिखाए। पग पग मन मेरा ठोकर खाए। चांद सूरज भी राह न दिखाए। ऐसा उजाला कोई मन में समाए जिससे पिया का दर्शन मिल जाए। रात और दिन दिया जले मेरे मन में फिर भी अंधियारा है। जाने जहाँ है वो साथी तू जो मिले जीवन उजियारा है। रात और दिन गहरा ये भेद कोई मुझको बताए। किसने किया है मुझ पर अन्याय। गहरा ये भेद कोई मुझको बताए। किसने किया है मुझ पर अन्याय। जिसका वो दीप वो सुख नहीं पाए। जोत दिए कि तुझे घर को सजाए। रात और दिन दिया जले मेरे मन को फिर भी अंधियारा है। जाने कहाँ है वो साथी तू जो मिले जीवन उजियारा है। रात और दिन दिशा है मेरे मन की डगर, खुद नहीं जानू ढूंढे किसको नजर। कौन दिशा है मेरे मन की डगर, इतना अजब ये दिल का सफर, नदियां में आए जाए जैसे लहर। रात और दिन दिया जले मेरे मन में, फिर भी अंधियारा है, जाने कहाँ है वो साथी तू जो मिले, जीवन उजियारा है रात और दिन। थैंक यू।